Hey guys, welcome back to Yasin's Inspiration. Before I dive into today's topic, I want to thank you guys so much for your feedback and your contributions towards my last video. It's so much appreciated, and I am so grateful for it all. So far in history, if there is any disease that has taught us how precious life is and how much of it we took for granted, it will be the coronavirus. This virus has taught us the reality of life and had opened our eyes to some of the things that we actually took for granted. And that is why I thought it would be important for us to reflect on the lessons that we can learn from this pandemic before it ends. I know some of us are overwhelmed by everything that's happening. Actually, staying at home can be hard, but I think we can also take this time to reflect on many things that we can actually derive from this pandemic. And the first one I want to share with you guys is that life is very, very unpredictable. No one knows what is going to happen tomorrow or the day after. And like most of you, I had plans for the summer. I had plans to go for internships and I had a summit that I had to attend and things like that. But because of now every country is on lockdown, no one is actually thinking of traveling. No one is thinking about even their own jobs. So it's showing us that there are things are going to happen that we can't control, and only very little that we can control. And I mentioned this in my last video. So I think we should take more time to actually reflect on this and know that, hey, sometimes things are going to happen, and this is life. Some things you can control and some things that you can't control. And what you can do is focus on the things that you can control and let the things that you can't control take care of themselves. I mentioned this in my last video, and I want us to actually remember that as we are waiting and looking forward to things to get back to normal from this pandemic. And the second lesson I want us to reflect on is that at the end of the day, it's the most basic things that matter, such as your health and that of your families and friends, such as having food in your home that will last you for the week, the feeling of being home with your family. Those are the things that actually matter at this point in time, not your job or that side gig that earns you money at the end of the day. None of that matter at this point because nothing is as important as your health, even compared to your job. Because if you are not healthy, like we know, you cannot work. As we wait for things to get back to normal, I think we should take time to actually be more appreciative of the things that we took for granted before, such as the freedom of going out for a walk, or the simple opportunities that we had access to when everything was normal. I hope when we get out of this pandemic, we can actually be more appreciative of those blessings that we actually didn't realize we had. The third lesson that I believe we can drive from this pandemic is that we are all connected, that no single country is an island, or no single place is isolated from the entire world. This virus was reported to originate from Wuhan, China, but we can all attest that it has managed to cross all borders. It has managed to make its way to Europe, to America, even to the beautiful cities of Mama Africa. This virus has managed to get there. And according to USA Today, a droplet that contains this virus can be as small as 1 micron. 1 micron is 1 millionth of a meter. And of course, that is not visible to our eyes. That is how small this virus is, and it has managed to travel across all borders, across airports, across train stations, across the globe, I can say, showing us that all of us are connected, and no one country is an island or is not connected to the entire world. And I think that is one thing that we can keep in mind, and our leaders also should keep in mind as they prepare for future pandemics, God forbid. The last lesson I want to share with you guys is that no single person is invincible. We've seen reports on news where health ministers get infected with this virus, prime ministers, even celebrities that we think were too rich to be infected have shown to be infected by this virus, showing us that no amount of wealth you have, whether you're a king or a queen, a president, or a beggar on the street, or a regular guy, we are all equally vulnerable unless we take the right precautions. So guys, I'm just urging all of you guys to keep safe and take care of yourself and your families. And do as much as you can. Wash your hands and stay indoors. And if you have symptoms, just go see the right people and call the right numbers to get tested for the virus. And as we go through this difficult moment, and as we all go through this phase together, let us take time to also reflect on the lessons that we can learn and the benefits that we can derive from the situation, because that can be the beauty of all of this. That we come out of it feeling more grateful, feeling more fulfilled, and feeling more conscious of the things that we do and the things that we took for granted. So I thank you guys for watching this video. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel so you can see more positive content and more inspiration coming up soon. So thank you very much and keep safe. I'm sending you all of my love and all of my support. And my prayers are all with you as we get through this difficult moment. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.